Well, I interviewed Abdul Robinson, the father of Ksoo.
Well, he said he didn't tell. I guess he said he didn't tell, but
No, he told.
yeah, but I'm saying he was trying to say he didn't tell. I didn't. I told, but I didn't snitch. He said something like that along those lines.
He told.
He definitely told.
It's an interesting situation, though.
He picked his son up or something from a homicide.
All right, I'll lay out the whole story for you because it's actually a very intricate story. So this is part of the kind of the bigger rap beef between Fulio's people and Young and Ace's people, right? They're on the Young and Ace side. So this one rapper, this little young rapper, 19-year-old dude named Lil Buck, makes a diss song making fun of the shooting and everything else like that. So his son and two other people go and kill this kid, Lil Buck, right? They split up. Two of the guys go into an old white lady's house and take her hostage.
The cops were chasing them?
Yeah, because the cops were chasing them. So they get away from the cops, go into a house, take an old lady hostage. They call up the dad and don't tell him what's going on. Say, hey, we just need some help. Come pick us up at this address. He pulls up. The two guys jump in the car and tell him exactly what happened. There's a hostage back in the house and we just killed somebody.
And they get caught right on the scene?
So the dad helps them to get away. Gets rid of their clothes, switches cars, gives them some money, whatever. One of the guys snitches, everyone gets arrested. Now the father is being charged with capital murder after the fact, accessory to murder after the fact, facing 30 years at like 45 years old.
Yeah, well, I mean, for you asking what I would do, I'm not telling. So
it's a very tough situation.
Yeah, I mean, not for you, a street person, it's not a tough situation. And then for a regular person, it may be a tough situation. But for a person that's from the streets, it's not a tough situation. I'm not telling. All right, whatever they got, if they find me guilty, they find me guilty. I'm not going on the stand telling on my son.
Okay.
I mean, that's just...
Okay, but let's talk about what happens before the telling. All right? So, your son calls you, say, hey, Dad, I need some help. You show up, he jumps in the car and said, I just kidnapped someone in this house and we killed someone down the street. What do you do with that?
We killed the person that made fun of my other son getting killed?
Yes.
Yeah, come on, we going to jail. Let's run it.
We're going to jail.
We're going to be in jail, yeah. Yeah, because he needed to die. If it was the other way around, I probably would have been the father that would have smoked the young boy who made the song, so I probably would have been locked up in. I think that's what I'm saying, it's different mentalities. Is it the right mentality? Maybe not.
Maybe not?
Maybe not. But you gotta
I don't know about the maybe part, but...
Once you come spray a car, I got hit too. And I got hit too?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we all in. Ain't no halfway in and halfway out. You shot me, you killed my nephew, my step. Yeah, he need to go. If we get locked up for it, that's part of the life. You can't be in the life and then be out the life.
Yeah.
You can't be in a life saying you want to do all these things and then when it get hot, oh no, I'm a citizen now. I mean, that's cowardly. Just go to work and be a Jehovah's Witness and then stay out of these streets. That's why I said the streets ain't for everybody. The jail comes with the streets. Sometimes you might go to jail for something you didn't even do. But so my thing is just leave it alone, stay out the streets, or be all the way in. And all the way in got dumb, unfair rules. You know what I'm saying? Because now once you tell, you still can go to jail.
Okay, here's what Vlad would have done. My son jumps in the car and tells me that he had just kidnapped someone and was involved in a murder. I would say, we're going to go to my lawyer's office. We're going to turn yourself in.
Yeah.
Or you can get out the car, or I'll get out the car.
You're more of a citizen though, Vlad.
I am not going to tie myself into a murder kidnapping.
But you missed out a part too, though. You got shot though, so they
doesn't
shot
matter.
You. Just see, that matter to me.
Doesn't matter.
It mattered to me.
Doesn't matter.
To me, though. Don't slide with my car, shoot my car, but kill my son. Because now I see red after that. It ain't even no. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. It's different. My thing is, I understand both sides. I'm talking about for me personally, I'm not getting on no stand against my son. I don't care what he did. I can't do it. I won't be able to live with myself.
Yeah, and what he said was interesting. He said that, the DA spoke to his lawyer and said, listen, there's a deal on the table that if Ksoo takes a 30-year plea deal, they'll let you out the case. But Ksoo decides to go to trial. Then he loses, and he gets life in prison without parole. And his dad took the stand against him.
They had to find my thing is they had to find my son guilty without me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I got to do 20 years or whatever, that's the part of it. I mean, that's what I'm saying, just certain type of mentalities. You got to understand, my mentality is from a lifetime of living in the streets, being in prison and shaped like that. Is it the right mentality for everybody? No. But my thing is this, if you were in the streets and you know your son got shot. I mean, I'm pretty sure when he got in the car, he was nervous. Like, oh, they told you what happened. You could have, his dad could have just said, I'm out, get out my car.
Yeah.
Once you drove off, you part of it, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I would not have drove off.
I'm saying, once you drove, because I'm going to get my boy.
Possible.
My boy did.
And I said, did you ask him to turn himself in? He said that wasn't even an option.
I ain't gonna sit here and try to be cool. I would have never said that. You know, I would have really hoped they got away because of the situation beforehand. Because I definitely felt some type of way about Buck. Once he made that song, dissing my son, you know, I definitely felt some type of way about that. But I wouldn't have told them, let's go down there and turn the whole shit, turn yourself in or no thing. I wouldn't have never made that suggestion.
You gotta understand, Vlad, you're a white man too. That you don't think that got nothing to do with it? You turn yourself in, like, come on, Vlad. You think it won't be a difference between me and you turning ourselves in? For sure.
Listen, I think going on the run at that point and trying to get, someone to escape, and a cop had seen the shooting and they got videos everywhere. It's like, yo, we're not going to get away. Like at some point, common sense has to kick in. Like, we're not going to get away.
What state was they in?
Florida.
Florida don't play no games.
Jacksonville.
I think Florida Commonwealth, I think.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, Florida, you're not getting out of jail anyway. So so did the dad get any time?
Well, he had time served. I think like 5 years he sat in jail.
Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad.
Yeah,
you
got
know
time
better,
served.
Dad, come on, Dad. You walking around free, but now, Dad, bad dad. That's a bad dad.
Listen, man, it's a fucked up situation.
It is.
It's fucked up.
But it's crazy because it might force you into the situation by spraying your car up.
Yeah.
Like they forced you. That's why people always think they got control of their life. Somebody could just come mess your life up.
Listen, man, it's so intricate because he got locked up at like age 29 and got out at 40. And by the time he came out, his sons were all wild.
So the dad already had did some time.
11 years for drug dealing.
Oh, he said, I ain't going back.
Did 11 years. The sons were all crazy, shooting each other. One of his son's name is Crazy K.
So part of the fact that they probably like that is because he was in prison in the first place. And then you gonna come out and bury him and get on the stand against him? Bad dad. Sometimes life not always meant to be easy. Sometimes you gotta suffer. For my son, I suffer. I suffer for my son. Go to jail. You already 45. Go in there, cut hair, and pray. Lift weights, cut hair, and pray.
Yeah, well, he was going to get 30 years.
Yeah, well.
People in trial.
That's what happens when they picked him up from the joint. My thing is this. He probably act like he ain't know. I'm pretty sure when he called them, he could hear in their voice that, because if you just got somebody kidnapped and you call on the phone, Vlad, I'm not going to be able to be like, hey, Vlad, you come pick me up. I'm pretty sure he knew something was going on when they called him on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, man, it's a situation I pray I'm never in. Yeah, I pray. Because look, you try to raise the best kids that you can, but then, you got situations like Rob Reiner and his wife who just had their throat slit by their son.
That's crazy. But Fulio, that guy Fulio, I don't really know him like that, but I seen the music he was doing, and he was trolling bad.
Oh, I interviewed him twice. And me and him had conversations about this.
He was trolling so, it was like
he did a music video at a graveyard holding up the pictures of the dead people, most of them teenagers.
He was begging to die. He was begging to die. He was literally just saying, please just kill me, right? It was almost like the same thing with a young boy from Philly that passed away. YBC Duel. It's like certain things you just can't do because people take
Mr.
it
Untouchable.
very offensive. I talked to him right before he passed away too.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I said, bro, you got, be safe, bro, be careful, because what you doing, even though they said there wasn't really nobody under there, whatever he was digging at, I don't know, but just the optics of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that to people who love them because that's when they go on too. But Dad, come on, Dad, bad dad. What's the dad name?
Abdul Robinson.
Abdul Robinson, bad dad, Abdul Robinson. You supposed to be right in jail with your son, man. You picked him up, they tried to smoke you with your sons, you in it. Don't try to be in it, then out it. You shoot me while I'm with my sons, I'm with everything. I ain't no in it and then going in the stand and get out it. I would even if your son ain't listen to you and ain't take the deal for 30 years, which is hard to take, you still my son. You know what I mean?